Providence House is Ohio's first and one of the nation's longest operating crisis nurseries. So welcome President and CEO Natalie Leak. It is so good to have you here.
Good to see you.
And I think this is such an important thing for people to know about. What does the Providence House do for families?
So what we do is provide emergency shelter to young children, newborn to 12 years old, whose families are in a crisis situation that makes their children's safety in question. So it could be a domestic violence situation, it could be a caregiver with mental health or addiction issues. Homelessness is our #1 reason that children come to us. So lots of issues facing families in Cleveland, and we're there to help families find a safe place for their children to be, while we then work with the parent and connect them to support services around Cuyahoga County and Greater Cleveland so that we can help stabilize, strengthen the family, and have the children safely return home without any risk of abuse or neglect or loss to foster care.
I love seeing these smiling faces there. I'm sure that you turn a lot of those situations where kids might be sad into those smiles.
Yeah, we have
It's
a lot
beautiful.
of people that'll say, it must be a really sad place to work, and it is filled with such joy and hope. These are families that have finally found a safe partner, someone that they can trust with their children and really trust with their family's lives so that we can help them rebuild their family and stay together.
Now, what makes your place unique? I mean, there's a lot of crisis nurseries out there. What makes Providence House different?
So Providence House is what we call a family preservation crisis nurseries. A lot of nurseries around the U.S. only do the children's shelter piece, which is really important to keep children safe, but we want to keep kids safe and keeps families together. And so we feel, as the children's advocate, it's our responsibility to make sure those families are finding the right services in the community, getting connected to them, and really working a plan so that their family is safe and stable long term. So that 2-generation approach of parent and child together in our program is really unique nationally and is garnering a lot of interest from nurseries around the United States.
Is there a great need here in Cleveland for something like this?
There is, and I'm a Clevelander, born and raised. I love my city, and we've got so many wonderful things about it. But there's also kind of a dark side of our city. We're #1 again in poverty. We're #2 in the nation for infant mortality. Our children and families are really struggling in Cleveland, and so we're seeing, as last year we served about 325 children in our crisis nursery, 458 didn't get in. Wow. That's how large the waiting list
So
was.
it's hard for you maybe at this point to meet that need.
Right, and we actually right now are on the west side, although we serve over 30 zip codes in Greater Cleveland. So east side, west side, inner ring suburbs. So we actually have just purchased and are renovating a facility in the Buckeye community. 70% of the kids that get waitlisted are east side children, and transportation for families without cars is so difficult to get to our west side site. So we're super excited. We hope to be operating that facility in late next year. It'll be another 20 children at a time. So about 650 children a year we can help keep safe while we work to keep their families safe and stable.
That number, it just kind of almost leaves you with a pit in your stomach thinking that many children are really in need of this. But so as a community,
Absolutely.
I mean, what can we do to help? How are you getting the help with the Providence House to keep this going?
We have so many ways that people can help. We've got volunteer opportunities, either working with the children or helping us in the office or at special events. We are 90% privately funded, so the community support is tremendously important, and that's just come to a special event. We have an event coming up next Tuesday, which we can talk a little bit about, but it's donating diapers and formula and items from our wish list. I always kind of joke, we change over 40,000 diapers a year at Providence House. So
it's a lot of diapers.
And wipes, I'm telling you, it's no joke.
So they can go to your website.
Our website, and we have a wish list. We also have links to our Amazon shopping list, lots of ways that people can donate items directly to the children. And what's so great about Providence House is if you're donating to us, it's going to be on our dining room table, feeding children from Cleveland who needed help, who needed a safe place, and it's a way for Clevelanders to really make every child in our community their child.
Well, that's unbelievable. I love the work you're doing there. There's the website for you if you want to learn more information, and maybe also if you want to learn the different events they have going on that you can come and attend.
Absolutely.
And support this wonderful cause. Thank you for coming in, Natalie.
Thank you
nice
for having
to meet
me,
you.
Natalie.